and welcome back into the channel. This would be Chapter 7, Fortified, on COP Chronicles, Conquer or Perish. As you recall, we chose an outbuilding off of Smokestack to bed down for the night. It's roughly about 5 a.m., a little overcast. It's just coming on morning. It is still a little dark, but we can manage. And luckily for us, these infected, they don't sleep. However, they're noisy. They gargle louder than a dentist's suction straw. And I almost walked away before I checked this case. Just as I thought, a full med kit. We can use most of this stuff. And it's starting to light up already. It's a nice mauve in the sky. Beats that navy blue. It's almost black. Not going to be much light inside this building though. I'm definitely going to have to use my MVGs for a few minutes. I see that water bottle, no trouble, but what else is here? See, I didn't even see that hatchet. See, that sun's coming up real fast. Now these goggles, they're too hot for me, and they're hurting my head already. Well, hurting my eyes. Two or three infected below me, and one just over the rise at the backside of the bunker. And one wrong move and those 3 will become 13 real quick. Gotta be nice and patient and quiet. This one's getting a little too close. I'll have to tap him out. Well, that was not a fine display. I'm guessing I shouldn't have skipped breakfast. A little shaky. You know, I certainly don't have a stack of stone that I can lay out to show people that I was here, but I do have this tripwire and a few extra grenades that will have to suffice. Oakley dokley, there's a lot of open ground to cover without any cover. No sense wasting any time, just get to it, and frequently change your direction. Well, that's interesting. Those are new buildings over there. A castle, to be more precise, with a crane in the center. I wonder what's going on over there. A couple of crashed planes. Such an odd homage for a fallen soldier. A megaphone. Did they have a big mouth? Or were they a natural leader? Either way, potato, potato. don't get into a false sense of security up in these shady pines. This is where you're going to find some of the worst ghosts on DayZ. Dressed in full ghillie and appearing right in front of you. Quietly laying in wait, waiting for you to pass and take up a nice position and put one right in the back of your head. Trust me, I know. I've been on both ends of the scenario. The hunted and the hunter. Going to take up position on this silo. It's a great sniper's perch, and again, highly overlooked by a lot of players. The main reason why it's so overlooked, on most servers, if you don't have stamina, you can't get up here. And again, I urge caution. Don't rush in. Scope out your environment first. And don't move until you're absolutely positive no other player are in vicinity. Well, I'm willing to bet that's the entrance into the castle. Or one, anyway. It's a very interesting sight. That fella right there. If there's an infected you don't want to stir, it's him. It's the general. When he cries, they all come a-running. And that there's a heavy. One of the best helmets in the game. And he's got a plate carrier. You want to take him one shot, clean to the head. Now let's see if this is a fresh Humvee. Yes, sir. It's good to go. It's got gas in it. Now, in retrospect, I should have grabbed the plug and dispatched to the vehicle. I know I'm skipping over a whole lot of loot, but it's loot I can't carry at the moment, or need necessarily. At the moment, I'm just trying to stay alive, listen, and watch for any sign of movement from player as I navigate through this place and off to find my home. But just as important as surveying the road ahead, you must stop and surveil the road behind, just in case you're being followed. And like a fox working his way around a farm, I'm going to take every advantage to my own. I'm not concerned that there's infected laying around. They're undoubtedly here because I'm here. It's their movement I'm concerned about. Are they calm or agitated?
wrong with the lifeless look on that lad's face? Not a dirty clue in the world what's going on.
Well, paint me curious and call me intrigued. However, there are a lot of infected between myself and that castle. It's time to find out if anyone's around. I think those gas pumps will serve as a great distraction. I can use it to kill most of the infected and draw out any players that could be in the area.
Well, there's no turning back now. We'll let whatever infected heard that collect near it and go for another pump. And let the player that's close by, if there's one, unpucker their arsehole. There's a few aggroed to me. The shots, they're in the building. Well, I do believe I'm plumb out of pumps. Maybe this one. Well, that was about 9 of them. There are more further out. And a couple underneath. Now's the time I'm going to get shot at if there's any player around. This ladder's the fastest way down at the moment, so we'll just have to clear out what's underneath of us. Yourself. Uh-oh. These guys are lagging out, which means I'm going to get hit before I even know it. Die. Alright, I'm in the clear. Okay, what in the garden plot, Batman? Definitely not going down that way. Doesn't look like there's a way out. Let's wrap around and take a look at the other side, shall we? Curious. This is almost set up as a viewing room to a battle arena, perhaps? Deathmatch event? It's very beyond the Thunderdome. I like it. I want in there. But I don't see a way out. Why do I get the feeling that this side is just like the other? Oh, I see weapons, and grenades, and more garden plots. I don't understand the garden plots. Was someone down there and trying to get out? I just don't know. Nor do I want to go down and find out, or be the next one stuck. I'll inquire. That's what I'll do. I'll ask. I'll look before I leap. You can break it down any way you want. I'm not going in. I'm going to explore this plane, though. This is interesting. This is another medical depot. And it's got loot. Hold the phone. There's a punch card and bacon. Punch card and bacon. Come on. This was totally worth the trip in here. I'm eating bacon and I got another punch card. And there's gas. Oh my. Well, there's a little bit of everything here. I do believe I'll help myself to those ammo boxes. Interesting spot. Undoubtedly, it's going to provide the locals a lot of entertainment. Might even have to partake, depending on the stakes. Alright, let's get to the end of that airfield. I've been to there before. There's not much loot to be had. Looked like it was an encampment set out before evacuation.
See what I mean? You're not going to find any loot here, because I don't think there ever was any loot here. Therefore, nothing left behind. I do believe they were just setting this encampment up before evacuation, so it never got used. That's the only explanation I can come to. I mean, yeah, it looks ransacked, but not used. There's a difference. The only thing you're going to find here is another player that doesn't already know not to bother. Good place to hide and wait and watch. However, it's time now to beat feet. We're going to set our sights over towards the Vybor. See what's gone on over in that town. It's been a spell since I've been there.
Well, someone was up to no good. That's highly frowned upon on any server. It's got some decent loot here too. Landmines, guns, grenades.
It's funny, I keep setting traps because I said I wasn't going to harvest anymore, and here I am picking it all up. Yeah, I'm not crawling in for that. Watch my step. Looks like someone's up to my games. Someone laid out a landmine for somebody. Not me. Well, that explains the stench. Well, let's show this joker how to place a landmine that no one sees. Look at there. I know where it is, and I don't even know where it is. That's saying something. Yeah, this would make someone a fine base. Not me, though. Still too out in the open. Moving on. Next. Oh, yes, please. Don't mind if I do. I'm a bit dehydrated. This should take care of that. Not unlike apples, 2 a day will give you the shits. Albeit a risk I'm willing to take. I wonder if anyone's living over there. Found a few bases a time or two there in the past.
Well, I wonder what that is down there. Is it another base location? Awful close to a helicopter crash. Convenient, if so. And what do we have here? Someone's poorly stashed truck. And it's got loot. I'll definitely be taking that grenade. What's in these chests? Trash. Oh well, I get this grenade. And if I was feeling particularly industrious, I'd shoot this truck out and claim the repo. Cash in the pocket. But I'll leave it this time. If it were in someone's base, it would be considered grieving. However, this is no base. There's no door. There's no flag. So it's free game. I wonder if this person is planning on building down in that base below us by that helicopter crash. Reading material. I wonder if these have any value. I don't have room for it right now, but I'll have to keep my eye out. Alright, let's go down and check that custom location. Can without stirring up too much trouble. I think I might have made a mistake. This does not look like a custom base. This looks like a building supply depot. Oh, look at that cute little truck. Wow. Alright. Okay. This is obviously the place to go for your building supplies. It's got a little bit of everything. Oh, there's where the literature is coming from. Got 4 books laid out. This is tight. Well laid out and thought. This is pretty damn cool. Hologram images of the large tents. This is cool. I'm addicted to those little miniature videos on YouTube. Well, obviously someone's been by. There's tents on the floor. Out of place. What are these, hexagrams? I like them. Keeps it neat and tidy. Saves room. Genius. Like I said, well laid out. Well thought through. And more holograms. Nice. Now that right there is badass, just like my old Tonka toys. Fantastic. Oh, it's cool. We got pallets of sheet metal, plank, log. We got gas out here. Can you get on the roof? Oh, absolutely you can. It's too bad you couldn't just build all this right in and keep it for yourself. What do I see over in Pushtoshka? It's the neighboring town, and it looked like I just got a glimpse of a base. Looks to be a well-fortified base at that. I know that house very well. There's 3 garages that lay behind it. Looks like the base is built on top of the house. Interesting. Very industrious indeed. I'm not in the mode for raiding, even though it is raid weekend at the moment. I think we'll just skirt right by this. Won't even bother going into the town at all. Undoubtedly a base that size, have defenses laid all through the town. However, I don't see a flag identifying who it is. Doesn't mean there's not a flag there. I'm only looking from one side. I'm going to head up to the gas station, see if we can't get another look. Well, I can't see jack shit from here. Lord knows where I can see him from. I don't know jack shit. You ever hear that bit? It's pretty funny. Do yourself a favor, search up jack shit on YouTube. Okay, that's a pretty massive building. Oh, and there we have it. I now know who it is. Suicide Squad. I'd recognize that flag anywhere. We'll give it a wide berth. I don't have a quarrel with them, nor am I allies with them. Just a mutual respect. They're obviously in build mode. Leave them alone. So it's off to Mishkino Valley. Wolf Valley. And speaking of wolves, my dogs, they be barking. As soon as I get into town, these boots are coming off, the fire's getting lit, and this belly's getting fed. So why don't you come on back for the next chapter? We'll catch you later.